Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome. Let me see the flags in the air, man. Let me see the flags in the air. Let us show some energy here this evening. Thank you, thank you. Let us keep it live. My name is Jadunanan, and I stand at this podium to lend support to these candidates who are offering themselves for service. The Honorable Political Leader of the UNC, Mrs. Kamala Prasad Bisesa, UNC members, viewers and listeners on the various media and social platforms, and most importantly, you all who are present here with us this evening. Welcome to this joint meeting of candidates for the local government elections 2023, which will be held on Monday, 14th August. Before I continue, yes, let's hear the horn and so on for victory on Monday. Make sure we come out and vote and support the UNC on August the 14th. I must commend you all here this evening because we had a rather unfortunate situation. You know, when the enemy is hurting and they're feeling the pressure, they'll behave in a manner that you probably saw earlier today. We normally will treat them with respect, integrity, and courtesy. But they came out this afternoon to disrupt our meeting. But regardless of that, we shall prevail, and you all behave well and did not engage in any banter. So thank you very much for your behavior and your continued respect. And we will fight clean, and we will fight with integrity. As we all know, we have to do what we have to do to ensure victory. Let us all please stand for the national anthem, which will be performed by Adelon Brave Boy, a.k.a. Banjela. Thank you very much, Mr. Brave Boy. Let's have a round of applause for Mr. Brave Boy. Took his time to come here to do the anthem for us. Kindly remain standing for the universal prayer, which will be done by Mr. Puran Mangru. Thank you.
Let us all bow our head, clasp our hand, and pray. We pause in quiet reflection to offer these words for a peaceful Trinidad and Tobago and world. In our individual and personal ways, we call upon the Holy One who sustains our lives and who inspires us to live with compassion and kindness and peace. We ask for daily guidance in all personal relationships, in all work and play, and in our community involvement, that we might model the possibility of peace in everything we say and everything we do. We pray for wisdom and compassion within the hearts of minds, all our leaders who have the powers and responsibility of making decisions that impact the presence of peace and productivity for our nation. We pray for courage, dedication, integrity within the spirits of all those who work for peace in our nation and around the world. We pray for all those who harbor thoughts and feelings of hated violence and, and greed for their hearts and minds and soul. We transform into our kindness of compassion and kindness. We are thankful for your presence within our lives, and we ask for your blessing as we try to live peacefully, live and seek ways for all people to live in harmony and peace.
My UNC people, let me see. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I am here on this stage as an old timer. So I have been around and around the world, and therefore can be fooled, because since 1986, I've been in the political executive of the Chaguanas, but tonight I have realized a dream. When I look at the slate of the UNC candidates within this platform, bright, energetic, hard-working candidates who I have the people's interests at heart. While this dream is being realized, when I look at the PNM slate, ladies and gentlemen, it brings about nightmare, because Lisa Holder is a failure. Lisa Holder is a failure. Enterprise North, Esmeralda. Paramsuk, he's a reject for Montrose. Paramsuk is a reject, Montrose. Andy Lewis, he's a self-seeker. Stacy is irrelevant. Mahindra for Kunupia, he's a pagal. Chalk and cheese in comparison. Therefore, residents of Chaguanas, I urge you to secure your future and elect Javon Telesford for Edinburgh, Longdenville South. Brenda John for Enterprise South, Longdenville North. Melissa Jadunanan for Montrose. Richard Sugde for Kunupia. Ladies and gentlemen, as we go further into the proceeding, these candidates will be especially welcome, and they will give a preview of their vision for the prospective electoral district. So finally, I want to urge you to secure your communities by voting in large numbers on Monday the 14th. So ladies and gentlemen, before I close, I want you all to tote and vote. Don't tote, vote. Don't tote, vote. Thank you all very much.
People of Chaguanas, and especially Edinburgh, Longdenville South, I bring to the podium a son of the soil, a young entrepreneur, and someone with the charisma and fortitude to rescue the people from the years of neglect by the uncaring and impotent PNM for the past 10 years. It is indeed my pleasure to present to you our winning candidate and next councillor in the Chaguanas Borough Corporation for the electoral district of Edinburgh-Longdenville South. Put your hands together for Javon Telesford.
Javon Telesford, let's win the award. Just dip your finger for Javon Telesford.
Dip your finger to receive your reward.
Dip your finger for Javon Telesford.
Dip your finger, let's win the award. So let's do the registration, ain't no time for hesitation. Vote for UNC if you want good representation. Secure the community, let's secure the whole nation. Secure the country for your future generation.
Just dip your finger for Javon Telesford.
Good night, everyone. Okay. Please allow me to begin by acknowledging and sing a special good night to our honorable political leader, Ms. Kamala Prasad Bisasa, to Ms. Vandana Mohit, Member of Parliament for Chaguanas East, to Mr. Arnold Ram, Member of Parliament for Caroni Central, to my fellow candidates, and those viewing online, and to you, my UNC people, my neighbors, my family. All right. I'm just like you. I live and work in the Chaguanas area, Edinburgh-Longdenville South. And I too have similar experiences of living in a community which was represented by a ghost from the PNM. You not hear me? You hear me now? Better, all right. I see a ghost. All right. Okay, so what I was saying is I have a similar experience. So I have a similar experience of living in a community which was represented by a ghost from the PNM. And I say a ghost because we never saw her. She was absent, she was non-existent, and most worrying, she was non-effective. I too live in a district with bad roads, which are deteriorating daily. And just like you, I've had to spend thousands of dollars on car parts due to craters called potholes that our ghost of a PNM representative never tried to repair. I know what it is like to you hear me now? Getting feedback. Raise the mic. Better. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like it. Still. Talk far? Alright. Alright. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah. I know what it is like to hold your breath as the breeze blows because of the stench coming from the unclean drains. And just like you, I pass the cemeteries, and I also cannot believe that they wouldn't even cut the grass out of respect for the dead. The other day, I thought about hosting a community football fete match to build relationships with our neighbors. However, I had to abandon the idea because of the PNM abandoned the recreational spaces in our community and let them become overgrown, unkept, unclean, and unsafe. We all know the challenges in Chaguanas. At times, with the peekaboo, we play with our water supply. One time it here, next time it gone, next time it clear, next time it brown. And when it come back, it's chocolate and cannot be consumed. So because I'm just like you, because you too have lived this experience I have described, you know that on Monday when you vote for me, Javon Telesford, that you are voting for yourself. And think about it. What would you do given a chance to serve this wonderful community? Well, let me tell you, you do like me and put your heart and soul into this place. You'd bring Chaguanas back to a safe and secure home for your families. When I become your next counselor, I would ensure that ghost representatives like those the PNM put forward will be a thing of the past. I'd remain accessible, visible, helpful, friendly, and passionate about addressing the concerns that are most important to you. I would ensure that the residents of Edinburgh, Longdenville South are secured and properly represented. Let me tell you something. The greatest thing about this journey to Election Day on Monday, the August the 14th, has been walking throughout the community and meeting you, the people who are more than just a stained finger. You are the heartbeat of Trinidad, and I must say that meeting each and every one of you has been one of the greater moments of my life. And I want to tell you, serving you as a counselor will be the second greatest because it's all about you. Now together, we will foster economic growth within the district. Safety and security will be one of our top priorities, and we will partner with local businesses to assist with employment for our young people as we strengthen and secure our future by investing in youth. It is my heartfelt belief that we can create a thriving community for our young people to flourish, and when they do, they will not turn their backs on us like the PNM. We too will hold the hand of the next generation and help them up. This teamwork and togetherness will form the basis of our Longdenville Community Council, which will spearhead and support when elected. So again, I am just like you, and I know what we need, and what we want, and what we deserve. So on August the 14th, we will no longer accept neglect, and we will end this horror movie with these ghosts called the PNM. In the words of the Honorable Leader, stand your ground, Edinburgh, Longdenville South. Secure your future. For me, Javon Telesford, a vote for someone just like you. All about you and no one else. Thank you.
Nice. The boss tell me that she wants a Trinidad song. Great wife.
Yes, Rodney Road and Nefra. We invite you all to come out early morning walk with your candidates. Melissa Jadunanan is walking through your area at this time.
Rowley, you dog. Look out.
Ensuring that a better quality of life is afforded to the residents. Bright, articulate, and demonstrates an enthusiastic commitment to the people of Montrose. Help me welcome your winning candidate for the Montrose area, Melissa Jadunanan.
Crime rates in the country now, boy. Forest, come down. Input, come down. UNC, in tongue. I don't want to leave you on top the horse. I need you to come down here for me now. You're claiming PNM them is boss, but look how high the crime rate is now.
Yes, President, good morning. We have with us your UNC candidate.
So we have to vote. This is the time to secure the ante.
We voted
Pranams to my revered Appaji, Sri Ganapati Sachidananda, our beloved political leader, our MP for Chaguanas East, Ms. Vandana Mohit, Mr. Anil Ram, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. People of Montrose, as I offer myself to the burgesses of this dynamic electoral district, that is Montrose, Many of you, far and wide, are asking, why is someone with such a background presenting herself in this arena? Tonight, I wish to address that concern simply with 2 words: service delivery. For how long residents of Montrose have received restricted services, a situation I want to forcefully change and to provide compelling reassurances that I am indeed committed to this noble cause. This office to which I am seeking your franchise is not a glory position, since it adds nothing to my current status. What I see is an opportunity to self-actualize by committing to service delivery of those functions and areas under the remit of local government under the Municipal Corporations Act. This is an assurance I pronounce to the people of Montrose. No empty promises will ever be made where I am unable to fulfill. What I can guarantee is whatever is available through the legal framework will be delivered to Montrose. People of Montrose, I want to warn you about being misled, misguided, misinformed, and misrepresented by Mrs. in the electoral district. The burning question my opponent should answer, bearing in mind his claims of a proven track record, is why was he rejected, scorned, removed, cast aside by the UNC in 2019? Until he answers that question, he remains unfit to represent the people of Montrose. I will not channel my time and energies via disparaging remarks concerning this peculiar individual with his established traits. Suffice it to say, he cannot be trusted, since he is loyal to no one but himself, seeking office under any guise. I ask of him, where are his principles? Where are his values? All he seeks is office to satisfy his personal delusions of grandeur. Enough about this individual. Let me redirect my focus to my vision of what Montrose should enjoy in the next 4 years under my stewardship, should you repose faith in me. For too long, simple facilities under the purview of local government remain unaddressed, particularly as a result of the under-resourcing by central government. At another time, I could go in depth about this debilitating factor which has stifled the growth of an entire municipality. My vision for Montrose, to continue and expand on the infrastructural works already started. For example, the road paving and box drain works started but incomplete on Mirage Drive, Mangre Street, Paps Drive, Jordan Trace, subject obviously to the availability of funding, in which case priority areas would be undertaken. To ensure continued desilting and clearing of watercourses, such as the Lanch Park outfall drain, cleaning of the river in Tobago Road, Jordan Trace drainage, Rodney Road Extension 1 drain cleaning, all under the remit of the Chaguanas Borough Corporation, while simultaneously lobbying to the relevant agencies through the mechanisms availed under the regional coordinating committees, for which too long have been underutilized and underleveraged. I want to establish centers for underprivileged students within the electoral district, thus enhancing their potential for success despite any negative circumstances. Yes. Dreams come true. I want to provide counseling for children of abuse and children of domestic violence, depression, bullying, and cyberbullying. I want to light up pretty pipers. We know who you are. Cyberbullying, there is help for you too. I want to be instrumental in the provision I want to be instrumental in the provision of primary sporting facilities to the residents of Montrose, thereby creating mechanisms wherein sporting talents can be unearthed, honed, and transferred to national bodies. Talents such as Kirsten Blash, Amrit Gokul, Issa, Darius, Aaron, Cristiano, you know who you are. Others should know who you are too. Without their parents' hard work and sacrifice, their talent would remain unrealized. Cost of training is expensive. Such individuals should be supported in some tangible form through the Chaguanas Borough Corporation. It cannot be denied that our sporting heroes bring joy and pride to our community and country at large. There is so much more I want to share with you, but first and foremost, we must establish the political contract. This political contract has the following components. I offer myself to you as your candidate. You accept my candidacy unconditionally, and thereby forging a binding political contract. I will consider all your needs and concerns, because you all have the capacity wherein everyone above the age of 18 should register their vote in favor of the UNC. Tonight, I offer and sign this political contract with the burgesses of Montrose. Let us secure our communities by voting for the UNC in Montrose, in Chaguanas, all over Trinidad. Let us continue to keep the faith in this ever-evolving, progressing institution that is the UNC. Long live the leader, long live the UNC.
We gonna make up your mind, make the right decisions, vote for Mr. Jadunanan.
We invite you all to come out early morning walk with your candidates. Well,
Rowley, you dog! Look how high the crime rate is in the country now, boy. Forest, come down, come down. Imbut, come down, come down. UNC, in tongue, in tongue, in tongue, in tongue.
Assalamu alaikum. I am also the president of the Longdenville Masjid al-Nur, so my wife said you can't behave too bad on this platform tonight. My responsibility here tonight is a very simple and privileged task. It is to introduce the candidate for Cunupia, a gentleman who have had the privilege of serving as a former colleague of the Chaguanas East Executive. And tonight there are many other warriors that we all served in the UNC Yellow Army. Dudnat Ramkisoon, Michael Guelmo, the General, Roy Lawrence, Pradeep Kasiram. But tonight my privilege is to introduce, and it's not gray hair, it's platinum blonde, for those of you all wondering. People of Cunupia, you are getting, and you are being presented an experienced returning candidate who displays the qualification that facilitates the development of the region. A seasoned critical thinker whose passion for service is unsurpassed. A proven winner who would represent and continue to represent Cunupia with distinction and favor. It is my privilege, my dear friends, to introduce the candidate for Cunupia, Mr. Richard Suknew.
Hello, my name is Melissa Jadunanan. I am your UNC candidate for the electoral district of Montrose. I am an attorney of over 20 years experience. I have been called to the Bar of England and Wales at the Honourable Society of Lincoln's Inn and to the Bar of Trinidad and Tobago also in the year 2002. I have always wanted to be an attorney ever since a little girl, spending a lot of time with my dad in his truck.
My UNC family, let me hear you. We are in Longdenville this evening. Come on, we are energized. It's so good to see my family together. The honorable political leader,
Kamla Prasad Bisesa of the United National Congress, our Member of Parliament for Chaguanas East, the Honorable Vandana Mohit, the Member of Parliament for Caroni Central, the Honorable Anil Ram, members of the campaign team, my fellow candidates, and you, my UNC family, the most important people, a pleasant good evening. I stand here this evening as a member of the United National Congress. I stand as a candidate.
Hi, Brenda John here, candidate for Enterprise South Longdenville North. On the site, assisting with the patching work in Apping Street in Longdenville. Another program and another progress. Let's move on.
No matter what them say come election day, I say we voting for Brenda.
Enterprise South Longdenville North, your candidate from the people for the people.
Come on now everyone, let's support this party. Under the rising sun, we love everybody. Hurry up and catch a ride on election morning. Everyone, let's get outside, cause election's calling.
Thanks to this lady, progress done, she ain't done inside yet, and real progress already. That's what we talking about.
We want Brenda, we want Brenda.
Long one. It has been a brutal one. But you know what, brothers and sisters, UNC family, myself, and I am sure, and I have seen it with all the other candidates of the Chaguanas Borough Corporation, we have been welcomed, we have been loved, and we are encouraged by the support that was shown to us that we can continue this fight and we will take it to the very end. On the ground, brothers and sisters, as we walked on a daily basis, the people were saying, enough is enough. We have had enough of this brutal P&M government. The entire Chaguanas Borough Corporation, the entire population of the Chaguanas Borough Corporation, they have gone yellow. Yellow is the code, and the mood is yellow. Ladies and gentlemen, I came in as a local government representative during the COVID period, in the midst of the COVID, when our honorable member of parliament, the sitting councillor of the time, was elevated to the position of MP, and I went up in that by-election and was successful. Yes, yellow is the code. And during my tenure there, I was able to do my part within the Chaguanas Borough Corporation of the normal functions that the corporation provides, of box drains, of road restoration, road rehabilitation, of providing recreational facilities. But being a council, ladies and gentlemen, is really about representing the people who have put you there. It is about representation, and then we have to work outside of the box. We have to be critical in our role. I was able, during my tenure, to get garbage in a street that never received garbage for over 40 years. In Lakai village in Kunupia, I was able to make representation so that the garbage truck could go in there to ease the health plight of the people. I was able to make representation together with MPs for attention to the Kunupia River that brought flooding to most of the country from the east of the Southern Main Road. Other functions that I was able to do during my tenure, we were able to give out hampers through corporate sponsorship. We were able to give out in Kunupia back-to-school supplies when school had to reopen after the September term. And when there was Mother's Day, when there was Valentine, when there was Christmas, we did not forget the people who had us in office, we were able to get sponsorship to give back things to them. One of the most important things that I was able to do was to deal with the children. I was able to get tablets, Samsung tablets, not no cheap one, and give it to the students because the PNM took away the laptops from our children. So we now have to work to give back the children something to educate themselves. Another aspect while I was there, I was able to get one of the best eye doctors in central Trinidad to come and do an eye clinic day in my district. And he brought his entire medical staff, and we had a full day where people came and received. And that is service. That is what you give back to your people. So some of the projections in moving forward is that we continue to work with our member of parliament to liaise with them in getting the services that a councillor cannot get. That we make projections in coordination with them from services from social welfare, from tea and tech, from other things. And that is what the councillor has to do. Another thing I would want to accomplish in my new tenure is to ensure that we have proper recreational facilities, to ensure that the grounds are lighted properly, to ensure that they are playing equipment for the children so that we can give them recreation instead of they going out there and looking at crime. We will have them occupied through the provision of proper recreational facilities. I want to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. The PNM has gone about in their campaign. You know what they are saying? They say when we win the local election, we will do this and we will do that. Who is in power? Who in power? The UNC. They're there for the past 8 years. They're doing nothing, but they want to come and fool you for your vote to tell you that they will do this and that after the local election. That is a big fat lie. That is to steal your vote. You know what they're doing this evening in Kunupia? This evening in Kunupia, they're passing around with a truck and giving out hampers to fool the people. Why didn't they give the hampers for the past 8 years? Where were they? Where were they? And you know what I was doing? You know what I was doing 2 days before the campaign? I organized with corporate sponsorship to get backhoe, to get truck, to get material. And today, my team was in Kunupia fixing with roller, backhoe truck, potholes that the CBC, the central government, couldn't afford me. That is what you got to do. You have to work for the people. As I close, ladies and gentlemen, as I close, I want to follow my leader, the Honorable Kamala Prasad-Bisesa. And I'm saying to you, let us secure our country. That is our theme for the local government election, to ensure that there is a safer community. You and your family are safe, your property is safe. We want to secure our community, and by extension, when we all do it together, we will secure Trinidad and Tobago. And don't worry about the foolishness the PNM is saying about the stand your ground law, that if you see somebody climbing up your mango tree, you want to kill them. That is utter nonsense from people who are supposed to know better. The stand your ground law is to protect you, your property, and your family. That is the basic thing. I want to say to my 8,521 burgesses, the people who can vote in Kunupia, do not be fooled by the rhetoric. Do not be fooled by what they are bringing to you now. That is election ploy. You know what they're also doing? All the contracts that were given and awarded by the CBC, they held it back deliberately, and they brought it and approved it and released the finances for the roads and so on, only after the election, to make it look like the PNM has come into your district to do works. That is what the PNM is doing. They're about fooling people. So I say tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I say tonight to vote the United National Congress, vote Richard Sugden for Konopia, vote the rest of my colleagues in the electoral district. Long live the United Congress. Long live our leader Kamala Prasad Bisesa. Long live Trinidad and Tobago. God bless you, and I thank you.
Come people come now, meet your candidate for the area. Get to know her better. Her name is Brenda, calling all UNC member.
Who is Brenda John? Brenda John is a 52-year-old mother of 2 from Beatrice Longdenville, Chaguanas.
Good night, my UNC family. I have the extreme pleasure to introduce the next speaker as we bring to the platform for the people of Chaguanas a young, energetic individual who has transfixed the burgesses of Enterprise North Esmeralda. With his simplistic aura, he has proven to be the resides within this mindset. That is to serve the people, a proven loyal servant of Enterprise North Esmeralda. Ladies and gentlemen, I will bring on stage my brother, my friend, the next councillor for Enterprise North Esmeralda, Justin Lee Dion.
We don't know, yellow is the code. 4 up today. We also do 4 candidates. Enterprise North Esmeralda. We outside.
Yellow is the code down. Yellow is the code down. Yellow is the code down. P&M hard coded and slow down. Yellow is the code down. Yellow is the code down. Yellow is the code down. P&M DG end of the road. Light them up, empty a clip, reload. Remember, yellow is the code. Run them, run them. Light them up, light them, light them up, light them, light them up. Run them.
And Burgesses. Enterprise North Esmeralda, where are you? Enterprise North Esmeralda, where are you? I come before you as a man of the soil, asking for your endorsement as the next local government representative for Enterprise North Esmeralda. You may all ask what experiences I have with the issues of this community. Well, for starters, I am one of you. I was born, bred, and belong to this district of Enterprise Longdenville. Born right in Fleming Street and raised in Longdenville Road. So having lived here my entire life, I know the issues and the problems we all face daily. Further, as an employee for the local government system for the past 11 years, I am aware of the operating mechanisms and the regulatory framework that will allow me to efficiently and effectively discharge the mandate of the office which I am aspiring. But tonight is not about me. I want to assist you to evaluate my competition. What were the achievements of Lisa Holder, who represented Enterprise North Esmeralda for the past 6 long years, and now shamelessly offers herself despite underperforming, or should I say, being a non-performer? So, people of Enterprise North Esmeralda, what did she do for the community during those 6 long years? What did she do? What I know is that she represented her self-interest and her inner circle. The problems of Enterprise North Esmeralda can be directly attributed to her incompetence, because all she was interested in was a fancy rank as a councillor. It would be remiss of me if I didn't pay tribute to former councillor, my campaign manager, but most importantly,
my good friend, Barry Bojam. Who, as the United National Congress Councillor, ensured Enterprise North Esmeralda was well taken care of. You may ask, what is my vision for Enterprise North Esmeralda? I want to improve recreational facilities, thus allowing the youth to channel their energies in productive pursuits. I want to foster and improve community relations by enhancing and celebrating cultural and national events. I want to partner with the MP for the establishment of a pan theater. I would like to beautify our districts with tree planting projects. I would like to also ensure that there are functional home centers throughout our district. And that's just a few. Coming to an end, I would like to also thank Ms. Vandana Mohit, Member of Parliament for Chaguanas East, for her guidance and mentoring during this campaign. Much has been done and accomplished. Therefore, let us progress and return the UNC to the Chaguanas Borough Corporation. Remember, I will be within an earshot of your problems. Don't take any chances with your future. Secure your community. Vote UNC, now and in the future.
Nice. The boss tell me that she wants a Trinidad song. The great one. Fully catch up. UNC nothing. UNC nothing.
Reload. Fight for the killer. I'm a madman. Rowley, you dog. Look how high the crime rate is in the country now, boy. Forest, come down. Imbut, come down. UNC, in tongue. I don't want to leave you on top the horse. I need you to come down here for me now. You're claiming E&M them is boss, but look how high the crime rate is now.
Where's my UNC family? Good night, my UNC family. Tonight, as I look to the east, I cannot see the end of yellow. We have stretched way up to Sandy Grande. Burgesses of Chaguanas. And most importantly, those from Enterprise South, Longdenville North. Tonight, I bring to this podium a strong, resilient woman who is a daughter of the soil of Enterprise, born and bred on Railway Road. Miss Brenda John has captivated the passion of all the people, the young, the very old. She has been there all along with them. She is no stranger to public life. Championing the cause of the poor, the downtrodden. Give it up for Brenda!
It's the local government election.
Your candidate for the area.
Get to know her better. Her name is Brenda, calling all UNC members.
Who is Brenda John? Brenda John is a 52-year-old mother of 2 from Beatrice Lando Village, Chaguanas, then moved to 23 Railway Road, Enterprise, Chaguanas. I was chosen to be the candidate for Enterprise South Longdenville. From the community and for the community, I pledge you I'll do my utmost best to serve you and to assist with all the issues that is happening in our area. I am here to work with you. I'm your friend. Those who know me.
Hey! Look at people! Enterprise South Longdenville North! Whoa! Good night, everyone. All protocol observed. I am so excited to be here tonight, standing in front of you all, offering myself to the Chaguanas Borough Corporation and to be the next councillor for Enterprise South Longdenville North. Ladies and gentlemen, as I take this podium offering myself to the people of Enterprise South Longdenville North, let it be known, I am not a political novice. While there is a newness about me, do not mistake that for inexperience, especially around my community service and community activities. Given my past endeavors, I am now offering myself to you, the local government representative, for the next term at the Chaguanas Borough Corporation. From the onset, let me state that I am not, I repeat, I am not self-seeking. Rather, my commitment is for the uplifting of my community. I am from the people. I am 52 years of age, and I born and bred in Enterprise, Chaguanas. Today, I give you the assurance that I will work assiduously with you, the community, and ensure that together we build and mold an enterprise that can be used as a template for the other similarity communities. I want you all to listen carefully about my plan of action for Enterprise South Longdenville North. Improvement of infrastructure as a priority based on the existing condition. Hear what's happening. How come all of a sudden CPEP showing up, especially by the corner by Chrissy Trace, by the red building cleaning, and they can't clean nowhere else? Ensuring that children can access after school facilities to improve their academic chances. Why? People from Longdenville, Presbyterian Primary School, House and Jadunanan Community Center, why? Transportation, cost for parents to go from Longdenville for Jadunanan, why they can't stay in their own community? I would love to be partnering with the municipal police to ensure the safety for our community. That is what I will, and I will say I will do for our community. Securing the assets. I will like securing the assets, and when I mean assets, if you look around by the basketball court and the community, you'll see the big difference there. Securing the assets and facility of the corporation by the community taking part and uplifting their community. We are not letting anyone come in to destroy what we have. upgrading facility for Longdenville Claytons, pan orchestras, truly pay homage to the national instrument, partnering with MP of Chaguanas East, Ms. Vandana Mohit, who is a champion by herself. Ms. Vandana Mohit, thank you so much. We love to have a cultural center for local artists, cultural icons. If you all know, in Central, we have over 25 local artists. One present the national anthem tonight, Bangela. Right? We have Jesse, we have Sheldon Mendoza, we have Stubby, we have Silent Star. We have too much icon in Enterprise for us not to do anything for Enterprise. Most importantly, establishing a local board to oversee everything, to pronounce on local dispute. We're not going to fight among ourselves anymore. We're resolving, we as a community will resolving our own problem. Nobody from the outside can tell us how to run our own community. It is well known that my interest has all been focused on the age and the youths. Anybody know me, know that I love the elderly and the youths. As can be evidenced by my experience at old age facilities, my stint as a football referee with our community. Therefore, my foray into politics is basically an extension of my interest in working with the people and keeping with my people-oriented skills. I'm a people person. Anybody know me? I'm a people person. I can be approached at any time. I have a deep connection within this community. Most of my family is entrenched and reside in a very community. It never crossed my mind to even relocate despite what is happening negative in our community. Enterprise is my heart, my soul. I must tell you, my naval strength is buried in Beatrice Enterprise Chaguanas. When I say bury, I mean literally bury. I did not born in no hospital. I born at home in Beatrice, Lando Village. In leaning, I have always been to the UNC, which embodies my personal philosophies, one of which in the community service to the people. I refer to as a standard bearer for the upliftment of our community. In closing, as I will say, in closing, I wouldn't say Mr. because I don't know if he's a Mr. But Andy Lewis, sir, I am a very respectable person. I was a referee for 3 years. And if I could control 22 men on the field, who is Andy Lewis? Who is Andy Lewis? Andy Lewis is nothing. I will not say he's an opportunist. I will not say he's just seeking position. I will not say he's a stranger to the community. I will not say he's a mama boy or boy. Andy Lewis, Brenda John is here and will stay here. The next candidate and councillor for Chaguanas Enterprise, South Longdenville North, Brenda John is here to stay. Andy Lewis, who are you? The community do not know you, where you come from. Andy Lewis, hear this. This is a warning to the UNC. A warning from the UNC. PNM RIP. RIP. Rest in peace, Andy Lewis. Love you all.
Longdenville. Good evening, Longdenville Junction. Let me hear you make some noise. After that speech by Brenda John, I don't think I can say anything again. Brenda, you are on fire, girl. You're on fire. And come Monday, you will put them to rest. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to recognize something. The PNM has given up on this local government campaign. They have reverted to Rowley sitting on a couch, folding his leg, and now want to have conversation with you. Rowley, the time for talk done. You had 8 years. You had 8 years. And the reason why they cannot mount a platform and talk about the achievements is because they have done nothing in 8 years. They have done nothing, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I am so happy that the UNC have good soldiers such as yourself and good lawyers. We were able to take them to the Privy Council to have election on Monday. Remember, the PNM, they acted unconstitutionality when they did not call the election last December. Right? They did not call election. And if it was up to them, next year, March, we would have been going to the polls. You could wait 1 more year to go to the polls? No, we cannot. So, ladies and gentlemen, the little work they're doing now, they're doing in enterprise, they're doing in industries. Vandana told you about that. Today, the minister in the Ministry of Works and Transport sent the central division works people to the works in Henderson Street. Now, I want to know if that minister is conflicted. I asked the question here tonight. Does the minister in the Ministry of Works have a house on Henderson Street in Chaguanas? I want to know that. I want to know on what basis the Ministry of Works resources are being used for borough corporation roads. Because when you ask them to repair certain roads within the corporation, they say no. That is corporation road. We don't have jurisdiction there. How all of a sudden you get jurisdiction to do work in Henderson Trails? I want to know that. So, they will be coming in the next few days. They're desperate. The next few days, they come in to give you a hamper. They come in to give you a jersey. They might even put money in jersey to give you. I say take it and vote them out on the 14th of August. Vote them out. So, ladies and gentlemen, beware of the PNM and be aware. Wow, that motorcade big boy. I never see a motorcade as big as that. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, be aware of their desperate tactics in the last few hours of this election, and do not be fooled by their desperate last-ditch effort to make you change your mind for their failures over the last 8 years. Are you with me with that? Okay. So on that note, I want you to help me welcome all our candidates. I'll call them one by one, but I want you to help me welcome our candidates as I call them on stage. And the winning candidate, I want you to help me welcome the winning candidate for Edinburgh 500, Longdenville South, Javon Telesford. I want you to help me welcome the next councillor from Montrose, Melissa Jadunanan. And the returning councillor, now the returning councillor for Kunopia, you know him as Richard Sukdev. Ladies and gentlemen, let me hear you. The young, dynamic, and the man who will bring home Enterprise North Esmeralda. Let me hear you make some noise for Justin. And of course, the lady who was on fire this evening here, who shall down the place, the next winning candidate for Enterprise South, Longdenville North, Brenda John. And of course, as we have all these winning candidates here, we must also invite the resident MP for Chaguanas East, no other person than the MP, Vandana Mohet, to join us on stage, who have been working extremely hard. Vandana, make some noise for Vandana and welcome on stage. So, we are blessed this evening that we will have some entertainment and to assist and also bringing them up and carrying up the vibe this evening. Let me introduce Adeline Bravoy onto the stage to bring us some live entertainment.
So we have Mr. Chaguanas in our midst. Our UNC family, let me hear you say yeah, yeah.
All right. We have the jack, Aye, aye, aye. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start the entertainment, we cannot conclude tonight's event by not asking Austin, Jack Warner, our beloved UNC son, who have made a return to the United National Congress, to join us here and to say a few words, Mr. Warner.
Thank you, Channel Ram. And let me apologize for my late arrival. But I did say I had a function to go to in Marching. And when I leave here, I go to Couver. And then I go to Prisel. So you'll understand the pressure I'm under. But I felt compelled to be here tonight because Longdenville is my second home. Yeah. I recall just a few years ago, I shouldn't say a few, many years ago, I used to live next to the Longdenville Government Primary School. I went to school there. I used to come here by Wong Sing shop, Wong Hing and Wong Sing shop. I used to go on the hill under the mango tree and lime sometimes. And I have come here tonight to tell you, I'm here tonight to tell you that the best thing you can do for the legacy of Longdenville and for your children and for yourself is to vote for the UNC on Monday. Yes. As history would show, the first candidate I met in Longdenville was Brenda John. Is she here? I met this young lady here as the first candidate. And when I saw her by the ice factory, I said, Miss, you have a very bright future. Keep the faith. Because under the UNC, you will go from strength to strength. Thank you. And I say so for all the other candidates, all 4 of them who are here tonight. I say so because at the end of the day, you have to be able to tell Rowley and the government, enough is enough. It is good to wave your flag tonight. It is good to even blow your whistles. But at the end of the day, if on Monday you don't carry the voters to the polls, you will not win. You have to understand. You have to understand that at the end of the day, the election is decided between 6 a.m. Okay, brother, I understand. You are blinded. Between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. And you have to make sure you carry people to the polls, my friend. Don't assume all where I go, people are saying, Chaguanas, all you win already. No, we are win already. We are win yet. We feeling it. We smelling it. We touching it. But you must get it at 6 p.m. I thank Comrade Arnold Ram for having me here. I thank the 5 candidates for having me here. But before I go, I want to give you one advice. One advice. In this area, you don't have a problem because all 5 are UNC. All 5. All 5. But in some areas, you have UNC and you have NTA. My friends, wherever you see UNC, you will not see NTA. And where you see NTA, you will not see UNC. So when you go to the polls, make your choice. UNC, put your X. NTA, put your X. But don't stand in the line as Alice in Wonderland, not knowing what to do. You have to choose UNC or NTA. That's it. That's it. As I leave here tonight, I want to tell you that not only did I go to school in Longdenville, but Longdenville gave me my early education. It was this village that sent me to Presentation College, Chaguanas. It was this village to the brick factory that gave my father a job. It was this village that gave my mother the hope and the strength to sell ice cream every weekend at the brick factory. So my roots here are deep. I didn't come merely to tell you nice things. I came to tell you that we worked hard in the old days. And to succeed, you have to work hard in the new days. Yeah. Nothing in life come easy. Nothing in life come easy. And to succeed, therefore, you have to understand that on Monday, don't tote. Don't tote. Vote. I thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. Let's hear it one more time for the man, Austin Chaguanas. As I introduce to you again, Mr. Brave Boy, for some live entertainment, Longdenville.
Good evening, my UNC family. As your 2020 Calypso Young King Monarch, of Trinidad and Tobago, I'm going to render to you this particular song called Bring It Back. Because we want our country back to how it used to be, right? And it's only UNC can make that happen. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Na na na. Oh na na na. Every day I sit and wonder how this sweet island gets so bitter. No salary but cost of living gets higher. We inhumane behavior, things now turned upside down. Smiling faces become a frown. Guns galore, we now live in fear. People no longer seem to care. My heart's so filled with pain and agony. I see a man begging for mercy. They rob him and they shoot up his body. I can't take no more. I pray for his safety. Bring it back, sweetie auntie. Land of the milk and honey. Sweet family. The way that you used to be. Bring it back like long ago. What was mine was yours too. Peace and harmony. My red, white and black country. Oh Lord, I'm pleading with you. Whoa, whoa. Bring it back, I say. Bring it back, I say. Now I see darkness all over. Straight bullets that we running for cover. Shedding tears has become so natural. Humans behaving more like animals. No respect for values anymore. Even the lawmakers breaking the law. Who can we trust? Tell me who to save. Is they undertakers dig new graves? Wailing and bawling is the new band launching. New sizes of boxes we measuring. Nearly all households they're hearing a morning. Live or a movie entering. They go now showing. Bring it back. Land of the milk and honey. Sweet family. The way that it used to be, Lord. Like long ago. What was mine was yours too. Peace and harmony. My red, white and black country. Let's secure Trinidad and Tobago. Whoa, whoa, Lord. Like his blood and crime take over. The rich are not feeling the pressure. People die like flies, yet we fight. What would it take for us to unite? Look how we children them going astray, and the poor hold on to faith each day. So all who hear my message and playing dumb, many go pay in time to come. So all the innocent lives they're taking, the mind and the souls they're corrupting. Everything has a price to pay. On a great, great judgment day, I say, bring it back. Land of the milk and honey. Sweet family. The way that it used to be, Lord. Like long ago. What was mine was yours too. Peace and harmony. Country. If you believe Trinidad and Tobago is going to come back how it used to be, and you have hope, and you believe that on the 14th of August, we are going to secure Chaguanas. We're going to secure our Trinidad and Tobago. Let me see your flags up in the air like this. I'm going to say a prayer now. Dear Lord, I lift up this island, a place with situation in your hands. You can create and you can destroy. Please turn our sorrows into joy. Forgive us, Father, we have sinned. Turn back the sword, oh Lord, I'm pleading. Change the hearts of the wicked ones. Guide and protect all your daughters and sons. Through these perilous times, I know with you on board, blessings will flow. TNT will again arise to the sweet, sweet paradise. Oh, land of milk and honey, sweet family, the way that they used to be, like long ago. What was mine was yours too. Peace and harmony. My red, white, and I want to hear say, bring it back. Oh, bring it back, I say. Land of the milk and honey. Oh, when you take a village to raise a child, and all we do is smile. From the same pot, we drink from the same cup. Whoa, sweet tea and tea with UNC. Whoa, my red, white, and black country. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Brave Boy. And remember, on Monday, we bring back the UNC, returning all electoral districts to the United National Congress. We must bring it back. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of tonight's proceedings, and I want to say a special thank you to you who have shown up in your numbers, in your hundreds here at Longdenville Junction, to show your support to your candidates and to the United National Congress. I want to also pay a special vote of thanks to our MP who has largely been responsible for this evening's program, MP Vandana Mohit. Brothers and sisters, we are very close to Monday. I want you to remember we have the rally, the mass UNC rally, joint UNC rally with NTA tomorrow at SSL Car Park on Sutton Street, San Fernando. So those of you who can make it, please make arrangement with your councillors, make arrangement with your MP and so forth to be in support of the United National Congress at our mass rally tomorrow starting at 2 p.m. And lastly, as we close, I want to wish you a safe journey home, safely. We know what is happening out there. Return to your home safely, be aware of your surroundings, and come out Monday in full force. Come out Monday in full force to tell the PNM, R.I.P. R.I.P. Brenda, tell them R.I.P. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so with that, I say good night and farewell to you until the victory celebrations on Monday night when I will see you again. Thank you.
In the area, assisting in cleaning up and getting rid of all the overburden, the garbage. So I'm here working with the people, for the people, from the community and for the community.
Enterprise, we need more love. Please stop from the killing today. Enterprise, we need more love. Please stop from the killing today. Enterprise, we need more love.
This morning we are stealing. from the community and for the community.
Enterprise, we need more love. Please stop from the killing today. Enterprise, we need more love.
I, Brenda John, here, candidate for Enterprise South Longdenville North. On the site, assisting with the patching work in Apping Street in Longdenville. Another program and another progress. Let's move on.
No matter what them say, come election day, I say we voting for Brenda. Brenda.
Enterprise South Longdenville North, your candidate from the people for the people.
Come on now, everyone, let's support this party. Under the rising sun, we love everybody. Hurry up and catch a ride on election morning. Everyone, let's get outside, cause election's calling.
Thanks to this lady. Progress done, she ain't done inside yet, and real progress already. That's what we talking about.
We want Brenda.
Stop from the killing today. Enterprise, we need more love.
This morning we are stealing. This morning, the candidate for Enterprise South I, Brenda John, here, candidate for Enterprise South Longdenville North. On the site, assisting with the patching work in Apping Street in Longdenville. Another program and another progress. Let's move on.
No matter what them say, come election day, I say we voting for Brenda. Brenda.
Enterprise South Longdenville North, your candidate from the people for the people.
Come on now, everyone, let's support this party. Under the rising sun, we love everybody. Hurry up and catch a ride on election morning. Everyone, let's get outside, cause election's calling.
Thanks to this lady. Progress done, she ain't done inside yet, and real progress already. That's what we talking about.
We want Brenda. 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 We want Brenda.
Hi, second day on the field, Chrissy Terrace Recreation Ground. The candidate for Enterprise South Longdenville North. The second day assisting with the helping of the cleaning up of the ground.
Let's bring back the good vibes. The good vibes. Let's bring back the good vibes. Right here in our enterprise. Bring back the good vibes. The good vibes. Let's bring back the good vibes. Right here in our enterprise. Enterprise people, let's come together. Done with the war and strife. War won't solve the problem. Full time we all unite. Start respecting each other. That's where the fool is bright.
The girl Brenda John, on the run, on the field, on the ground. From the community, for the community, here to serve you.
Bring back the good vibes. The good vibes. Let's bring back the good vibes. Right here in our enterprise.
Back at Chrissy Terrace Ground, Brenda John, the candidate for Enterprise South Longdenville North. In the area, assisting in cleaning up and getting rid of all the overburden, the garbage. So I'm here working with the people, for the people, from the community and for the community.
Enterprise, we need more love. Please stop from the killing today. Enterprise, we need more love. Please stop from the killing today.
yet another initiative to assist the community.
It's time for us to stand up, one and all, for our community, and live in love and harmony.
Come people, come now. Meet your candidate for the area. Get to know her better. Her name is Brenda, calling all UNC members.
Who is Brenda John? Brenda John is a 52-year-old mother of two from Beatrice Lando Village, Chaguanas, then moved to 23 Railroad Road, Enterprise, Chaguanas. I was chosen to be the candidate for Enterprise South Longdenville. From the community and for the community, I pledge you I'll do my utmost best to serve you and to assist with all the issues that is happening in our area. I am here to work with you. I'm your friend. Those who know me know that I stand by my word. Hi, second day on the field, Chrissy Terrace Recreation Ground, the candidate for Enterprise South Longdenville North. The second day assisting with the helping of the cleaning up of the ground.
Let's bring back the good vibes. The good vibes. Let's bring back the good vibes. Right here in our Enterprise.
I was a football referee in the Central Zone for 3 years. I played with Ramesh Ramdan, 99, County, Brizan, Weeks. We were a family. I was a female of 3 referees in the Central Zone. So after that, I said, you know what? I like caring for people, so I went in to help. And from there, I generate more and more to help the elderly as well as the ones that come to me for assistance. I held the 2018 Carnival Queen Show in Chaguanas as well. I am so happy. I run for Carifta Games in Chaguanas Senior Camp. I'm also very instrumental in having every All Year's night. People will know in Railroad Road, my gate will swing open and invite the whole community to come in on All Year's night, to feast, to have a good time as families supposed to. And this is what I want in a community, for us to be the way that we used to be with our friends and neighbors. In 2020, if you all can recall, Sheldon Mendoza and myself, Brenda John, did a production, Festive Friday in Chaguanas by BC Corner. And this was to highlight the talent in Central. But people from all over came and we showcased their talent.
Angela, I'm so emotional right now. Sheldon is so overwhelmed with your performance. You can't stop talking. Enterprise is proud, Central is proud.
Yeah, one more time, one more time. Let them down, then we will leave ya. If you wake up in a bad mood, I want you to shake it. To the top, don't stop. Welcome to Trinidad, the island of party.
And that was one of my events. I also host boat rides and do event promotions and coordinating events as well. In 2020, I was featured on the Guardian newspaper, Keeping Hope Alive. You know, they said nothing good come from Enterprise, or even any area in Trinidad and Tobago that have a negative stigma, you all can achieve anything. In 2022, the MP for Chaguanas is Ms. Vandana Mohit, recognized the hard work I've been putting out and give me a recognition on International Women's Day, where I felt very proud to be one of the ladies in Central to be given this honor from Ms. Mohit. I'm a serialized operator, and finally I graduated last year with my master's in Health Administration Health System, and that gave me the push, and knowing that I was chosen to serve in the community, I just want to be successful so at least I can work with my community and build my community as a young black woman. So thank you all so much, and this is Brenda John.
Get to know her better. Her name is Brenda, calling all UNC members. Come people, come now. Meet your candidate for the area. Get to know her better. Her name is Brenda, calling all UNC members.
Who is Brenda John? Brenda John is a 52-year-old mother of two from Beatrice Lando Village, Chaguanas, then moved to 23 Railroad Road, Enterprise, Chaguanas. I was chosen to be the candidate for Enterprise South Longdenville.